In one of my previous videos, I have shown how data gets transferred from one worksheet to another. Here, we are talking about analyzing the given data by filtering. See, in this workbook, I have various sheets, details. This is a sheet where I enter the details of the students along with their marks. And this data gets transferred to statement of marks through the formula given here. See, it's getting transferred this way. Now, what we are going to do here is we are going to analyze the students' data. Let's go to the column named division, and we want to see the names of those students that stood in first division, that passed their exam in first division. For this, we need to filter this given data on this column in such a way that we can see only first. So let's apply filter here, and let's uncheck the select all option and check only the first division option. We want only first. See, we can see here I have checked only first division and removed check mark from others. So my data is filtered on division 1. So this is a short list of all those students who have passed the exam in first division. So from here I can check their names and find out who are the ones that stood in first division. This is how we filter. This is how we filter the data. We can filter it on division, on percentage, on name, on roll number, in any way we like. Now, after going through the option of filtering, we are coming back to the entire data again. I have cleared the filter. Now, let's see how we can prepare a graph. Graph gives a very easy and quick way of analyzing data. Here we have a graph. Look at this graph first, then we can try to have this graphical representation. Now let's have a smaller view so that we can see the entire graph at a stretch. So this is the graph of the students getting various divisions in various subjects. Hindi compulsory and English compulsory. We can also, if you want to see it clearly, we can increase the font size. And these are the results and these are the subjects. Make a study as to which subject is going well and where the students are expected to work harder, which teacher needs to pay more attention to students. So all such studies can be made on the basis of the analysis of this graph. We can increase the size by dragging, just dragging is sufficient. Now let's see how I have achieved this graph, how you can get a graph. Suppose this is the data from which I want to get my graph. This was the data. Subject, teacher's name, subjects and result. You just have to select the data from which you want to get a graph. This is the source data for the graph. Then go to charts and select one of the charts that suits your purpose best. I selected this one. So as soon as this is selected, it comes onto a clipboard and you can paste it anywhere. And once it is pasted, you can drag it from one place to another and you can make it bigger, smaller, just by dragging. If you hold it at the corner, it gets dragged in both the directions, vertically and horizontally. And this is the data. You can increase or decrease the size. If you decrease the size of the data, space for the graph, actual graph, is increasing. In this way, we create graphs and it helps us study. This is graphical representation and this is tabular representation. Here is the table. Out of all these results, we have tabulated them, like how many students have stood in first division in such and such subject, and what is the number of students failing, and such. So this graph and table is a very good way of representing data so that we can have a quick analysis. So it's for you to try now. Thank you. I have it.